Hello, class. We're going to do some things together right now. Here's the here's the lesson for today, lesson 14. Go ahead and write that down in your notebook and write in your table of contents too. So go ahead and pause it and write that down in your notebook. When you're ready, you can unpause it. In the student task statement, right underneath where you wrote the learning target, 14.1, what do you want to know? Here's a problem. A red car and a blue car enter the highway at the same time and travel at a constant speed. How far are they apart after 4 hours? What information would you need to solve the problem? Think of two things, right? Pause the video, think of two things. When you're ready, unpause it. All right, so this is what I thought of. Okay, and if you have something like this, great. If not, it's okay. But you had to think of two things. I would want to think how far, um, you know, how far each car is traveling. Are the cars going in the same direction? That might be a question I want to know. Maybe did the cars enter the highway at the same time, at the same location? Sorry, that's Juno. She's barking at something. Okay. And what's the difference at the speeds, huh? If you had two, then great. If you had more than two, wow, that's pretty good. So that's some information that I would want to know. All right. Now on 14.2, this info gap here, don't worry about what it says. Right here, take a look at these two sheets. Problem card 1 and data card 1 goes together. These two go together. And then problem card 2 and data card 2 goes together. I want you to try to draw two tables that have to do with this information. And then see if you can answer the question. So Jada mixes milk and cocoa powder to make hot chocolate. She wants to use all the cocoa powder she has left. How much milk should Jada use? Um, use the information here to um, to figure out the answer. All right, and same thing for number 2. If you need to, you can unpause it and take a look at what I have, and then pause it and see if you can figure it out. Okay. All right. Good luck on this. All right. So if you need a little bit of help, so for the milk and the hot cocoa, you know, so anytime I draw this and then you kind of like, oh, okay, now I kind of get it, then pause it and try to figure it out. So this would be milk, and this would be cocoa. So the information would be 3 to 2, 3 milks to 2 cocos. And then if this is 1.5, so cross multiply and divide, right? Cross multiply and divide, so that would be 1. Add another row here. So this is 9. Cross multiply and divide. So that's 13.5. So 13.5 cups of milk. That's what she would need. All right. If you need to go back and take a look at the card and see how the information matches up, you should do that. All right. And then how about with the peeling of the potatoes? Peeling of the potatoes. So T for time. For me, anyway, I would put that, and then P for peeled. So how would you make these rows? So if I helped you out and I put 10 and 8 here, what if I put 1 over here? Would you know what this would be? This would be 1.25. And then how about for 60 potatoes? Because that's what they want, right? 60 potatoes. How much would be for 1 potato? So this would be 75. And then cross multiply and divide. The big thing is cross multiplying and dividing. That's why while I'm doing this, I'm only giving you one of the rows so you can try to figure it out. If this was 25, what would this be now? 25 times 0.081. So that would be 20, right? Okay, what if this was 56 potatoes? How much time would it take? Cross multiply and divide. What'd you get? Did you get 70? Okay, very good. So would Noah have enough time? No, he wouldn't. No. Because 75 minutes. All right? Right, the next one. Lynn read the first 54 pages from a 270 page book in the last 3 days. Diego read the first 100 pages from a 320 page book in the last 4 days. Elena read the first 160 pages from a 480 page book in the last 5 days. If they continue to read every day at this rate, who will finish first, second, and third? Explain or show your reasoning. A good thing to do here is, to draw a double number line. So let's draw a double number line for all 3 of these people. All right. Sorry, my lines are not that straight. So let's say that this is Lynn, this is Elena, and this is Diego. So we'll put these zeros, zeros, zeros. So let's do Lynn first. So it says that Lynn read the first 54 pages from a 270 page book in the last 3 days. Right? So we know that that's 54 in 3 days. So we can do multiples of 3 days and so on. So then this would be 6, this would be 9, this would be 12, this would be 15. So go and pause it and figure out what you think those top numbers are. All right, so you ready? So 108. Sorry, that's 108. 162. and then 216, right? It's going by 56, and then 270. So then it says from a 270 page book, right? So where is 270 at? Right here, huh? So we started at 3. So we're at the first 3 pages. So how many days is it from 3 to 15? How many days is it from 3 to 15? You got it. 12 days. All right, 12 days. All right. Do you kind of see what we're doing here? Okay, if not, let's do the second. Let's do it for Diego then. Read the first 100 pages from a 320 book in the last 4 days. All right. So we got 4, and then what did we say? 100, right? 100. So let's go to 6. Let's go to 16. So 8, 12. Did I miss a number? No, I don't think I did. 16. All right. Go ahead and pause it and fill in what do you think those top numbers are. Ready? All right. 200, 300, and 400. All right. So let's see how long the book was again. From a 320 page book. 320 pages. So 320 pages, I'm going to guesstimate is probably what? Right here. And I'm going to say that that's 13. Are we cool with that? 13, right? So how many days is it from 4 to 13? What did you say? You got it. 9 days. All right, let's do Elena now. Elena read the first 160 pages from a 480 page book in the last 5 days. Dang, she's a good reader, man. So 160. Oops, 160 up here. And then 5 here. Right? 5. So let's go 10 and 15. Just go 15. All right? So go ahead and pause it and figure out what those numbers are up there. So that is 320 and 160 times 3 is I think 480, right? 480. I think it's 400, 480. Yep. Okay, so how many days from 5 to 15? Okay, 10 days. So what's the question asking again? It's asking who finished first, second, and third. So who finished first? Yep, Diego. Who finished second? Elena. All right, and then Lynn finished third. All right. Okay. If that doesn't make sense to you, go back and kind of watch the video again. Watch this part so you can kind of see what I was trying to do. All right. If you have any questions, let me know. Lesson 14 summary. To solve problems about something happening at the same rate, this is what we often need. So go in and read that. Have a chance to read that. All right. This is what you're going to be doing. So we did number 1 already. We watched the video. You took notes. You worked on the student task statements with me. Next, you're going to do the would you rather assignment. The directions are on the assignment. Okay, it's going to be in Canvas. I'm going to post it in right now. I'm going to post a video on the lesson 13 practice problems. You're going to go over last night's homework. If you haven't submitted your homework, you need to complete it first before watching it. Okay, after done with that, read chapter 2, lesson 1, the Sumerians. Okay, after reading, identify the major inventions of the Sumerians and explain how they were important. Write this in your notebook or on a piece of paper. If you're done with all these things, work on any missing assignments in any of the classes. If you're finished with everything, you can go on mathplayground.com or Time for Kids. All right? Any questions, message me on Canvas. I'm going to be home today. Have a good day, guys, and stay safe out there. All right, talk to you later. Bye.